Let's start with Jada. Let's start with Jada because
it's unfair treatment. I feel.
Okay, tell me why. Okay, well, let me explain the situation first. Well, apparently Jada Pinkett Smith is on
a book tour.
A book tour. Mm-hmm. Is the name of the book Worthy? Is that what it is? Is it Worthy?
Yes, it's worthy. Yeah. Yes, she's worthy. Oh my God! You join the side of the hoteps.
No, not quite. Maybe a bro tap. I'm not quite there. Okay. No.
What you call it? Log cabin gay.
What the fuck is that? What is that?
A gay Republican.
What does that mean? That is stupid. Okay. No. She's on her book tour. And part of her tour, I know one story, she was explaining how she felt about the Oscar slap and everything, and how she was gooped.
Yes.
Because she's like, this nigga ain't called me his wife since 1997, so I don't know why he's saying that now.
That it was literally 97.
No, but I'm putting I'm adding mad sauce on it.
Yeah,
but no, like it was very much like that vibe of like I don't even know why he acting like that because what like he ain't call me. Damn it. Yeah, I don't know why he acting like that because he ain't called me his wife in like so many years. Mm-hmm. And like regardless of whether or not that's true.
Yeah.
This is my whole thing. Like this is like honestly, at this point, and I love the Smiths. I really do. Yeah. Like I enjoy them. You can listen back to. I've always championed them on the show.
For them. Yes, you have.
Listen, man. I don't want to know nothing else, dog. Like that. I just feel like. Okay, I feel like you. If she had not ever had Red Table Talk, and then she had this book and she was going on this tour, okay, right, cool,
right.
But she had Red Table Talk,
and
we got to know a lot about her, and we've had a lot of these conversations with her already for many years on that show. Why do we need a book? Then, we don't need that.
Okay.
Nobody, like, I don't know who was asking for that. No shade.
Okay.
But
yeah.
And then
I can understand that logic.
I didn't need to know that Will hasn't called you his wife in however many years because at the end of the day. Again, what the word you were looking for was thank you. Like that's kind of how I feel about that. I
get everything you're saying to a certain degree, right? But I don't remember Will getting as much criticism about his book, and he shared a lot of stuff in his book as well.
We didn't want to hear that
and
either.
Some of the stuff that she's saying now, right? He's already said it in his book, right? The whole thing about them being separated, I believe he already said it in his book originally.
He did.
So it's like, why is it now this whole big like shocker that you get what I'm saying?
It's not a shocker.
Or she's getting criticized so much because
I think that's what it is. It's not a shocker. So it's like. Why are you telling us this? It's kind of like every time you came over, you was like, yo, Chase, by the way, I'm black. I'm like, I know, nigga. Like,
but it's different when she's promoting a book, whatever she's promoting, right? Mm-hmm. Whatever she's, let's get past this book. She's going to be asked about whatever she does next. She's going to be asked about the slap. She's going to ask her what her opinion, what her thoughts are about the slap. Mm-hmm. So why not? While she's going on this book tour, what I'm assuming is about being authentic and being your true self, all that.
Jada mess.
Red Table Talk.
But that's not authentic.
Why can't she just be honest about what she was? Because everybody's truth is not going to be pleasant to hear. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
And that's her truth.
It just seems very convenient is all I'm saying. Is because like this happened years ago. People were asking you about it then, and you chose not to say anything. But you wait until you have Worthy to talk about. Then now I'm ready to answer questions, and I'm going to lightly drag my husband a little bit.
What's the drag?
The drag is kind of like
what's the insult to him?
I didn't need to know any of this. Like I didn't need to know that nigga. It doesn't matter whether or not he called you his wife, for many years or not. But the man defended you.
But in a sense, isn't that pop culture right now?
What do you mean?
When it comes to entertainment, a certain sector of the entertainment industry is knowing about these celebrities' personal business where we probably don't need to know.
And it circles back to what I was saying. No, we didn't need this book. We didn't need Will's book. Like we didn't need to know any of this about the Smiths. People were gonna have she even answered the question. People were like, "Is Will gay? Do y'all swing?" Yeah. How many times have they been asked that question? They've answered it already. Yeah. Right. So it doesn't matter what they say. It's kind of like I was talking about you earlier. It doesn't matter what they say. Yeah. They've already decided. So
right. I get that, but it's. I feel like Will and Jada, and particularly Jada, gets criticized so heavily is because we in the black community, I think we, as a community, we have this group think of it, or it's our culture to look at certain things and certain people within our culture in a certain traditional way. And I feel like with Will and Jada, since like they said in a lot of interviews, since they've been married or coupled up, they became this instant Black Hollywood royalty, right?
I mean, yeah.
And a lot of people for years, we heard about the cheating rumors, being gay throughout the years, but we still held them to a certain view, or we thought who they were as a Hollywood couple, right?
Is that fair?
It's not fair. Right. That's the point I'm getting to. Yeah. And so now, years later, in the advent of social media and what it is now that it wasn't it then, is people are using social media in different ways. It's one of those ways to express themselves, to share their thoughts and their opinions. Yeah. And it's come to culture where celebrities get to do that too. Because it's like, back in the day, like you had a whole like PR team or image team who's was in control of what you said as a celebrity, right? Now they doing it themselves. They their own PR team. Like, you get what I'm saying? And
that's crazy.
And so now it's also cool for celebrities to share their opinions, their thoughts, and their stories on their lives.
Right.
And so it's like what we thought they were turns out to be totally different who they actually are as people. People actually seeing the human.
They're people.
Yeah, they're people.
But I guess
and I think people don't like it because with black people, I feel like anybody black who is quote unquote not a typical, who behaves in a way that's not typically black, we cast it, they're weird, they this and that, we don't agree with it, we like to heavily criticize it, like we try to ostracize it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's totally
and so
fair.
I feel like that's what's going on with the Smiths. They don't act like traditional black family like you typically would hear about.
They don't. They really don't.
They don't. And so I think people have a hard time digesting that they are who they are. You get what I'm saying? I think that's the issue. And I think because we don't agree. People don't agree with a lot of stuff that she says, or don't agree with her thoughts, her opinions, her feelings, because it's all this about her. All this is surrounding her and her family, right? Because people don't agree with it. People feel like she's worthy to be attacked in such a way. You get what I'm saying?
You know what? And it's like because
that's what people think she's worthy of. When you bring that to the
okay. She's worthy of being. That's funny.
Yes, of y'all hatred. That's what y'all was telling her, like, right?
I can agree that, like, that was really good. That was really good. Damn, what was my point? I lost my point laughing at you. Shit. I really lost my point. Maybe it'll come back.
Okay. But no, that's what I was just saying. Like, I don't think the black community, in particular, because I don't know about any other community but our own, and what's been said in our own communities, I think we just have a hard time dealing with the idea that they are human.
Yeah.
And they just think differently than most people would assume they would behave and think, right?
Yeah.
Even when it comes to raising of their children.
It's different.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different.
It's different. But it's different wrong. It's different bad. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think it's wrong or bad at all. Like, I think if they have an open marriage, if they were swingers, if they were not, if Will was sucking dick, if she was strapping up, whatever was going on,
right?
As long as it worked or works for them, I don't see anything wrong with it. Like, I really don't. Right. And that's why I'm kind of like, man, leave them alone about all of this and leave us alone about it as well. Like, you offered this up, And
there's a portion of the community there's fans who eat it up, who like.
That's the thing. And I want to touch on. I don't hate it because, like, to me,
it's
like, the memes are comical, right?
Yeah.
And of course, I listen. I love the Smiths together and separate, so I still got love for her. Like, I'm not like mad at her or like nothing like that. But there are people out there, who like
seriously
are serious.
Yes,
and to me, the lengths that they go to like prove points or to have these think pieces it's really fun. Like I laugh because I'm like, this is just so stupid.
Yeah.
And then the memes are just ridiculous, right? But like, so I don't mean this to hurt Miss Pinky Smith by any means. It's just I just think it's comedy.
Yeah.
Like it's total. It's total.
That's some of the stuff I do. Like I've seen about this stuff saying about there was 3 people in their marriage: Will, Jada, and Tupac, and Will got to constantly fight a ghost and stuff like that.
Well, let's go ahead and just segue, because I was actually going to talk about her relationship with him. Who was it? Somebody posted. I think it was Jason posted something about, said that she's obsessed with Tupac and she needs to stop. It's getting weird. And I just thought about when Lou was here talking about her.
Yeah, right.
No, it's kind of like adjacent to my last point that I was making. We get it. We heard you the first time. I mean, we understand.
Is that any different than a lot of these, like how Brandy used to always bring up that she was close to Whitney?
No, that's also another thing where I'd be like, we know. We get it. Or I even find it weird, like,
just certain people bring their association with Michael Jackson.
Like don't nobody care about that. Like, yeah.
So it's weird for me. Okay, if you're gonna say it's weird for everybody, not just a particular.
No, I feel like it is.
Yeah.
Honestly and truly. But I just feel like she just keeps bringing it up and like nobody's like. You already know how people gonna take this. I think that's where I'm going. Is that where I'm going? Is that the road I'm taking? I think it's like you already know how people gonna react to all of this.
Yeah.
So why are you even exposing yourself to it? Like, and this ain't no shade. When's the last time she's an actor?
Yeah.
And no one's acting right now.
She's multi-hyphenated. She's not just an actress.
Fantastic.
Okay.
However, if you want to keep the hyphenation, most
recently a talk show host.
Let's go. I'd rather see, like, I want to celebrate you for that, or do another talk show. I want to like do that as opposed to, hey guys, I'm going to sell this book. I'm going to tell you the same stories I've told you before. I'm going to add a little bit more sauce to it. I know how y'all are going to react. I know what's going to happen. I know I'm going to be called this, that, and the third. And
I just think it's unfair. I don't think she's doing anything differently than any other celebrity do.
She's
especially
not.
Some of these white celebrities.
It's always annoying.
Yeah,
she's not. This would be my protest against anyone. But she's a black celebrity, so she's in my like sphere.
Yeah. I think ultimately I just feel like as a people we are so critical and so hard on each other.
We are.
There's no forgiveness. There's no what I'm saying. There's no like room to be anything than what we feel as a community you should be.
You don't come to podcasts for forgiveness.
Well, you wanted to say fuck her like everybody else.
Yes.
Fuck her.
No, I get what you're saying. Like, totally get it. And I agree. Like I really do.
Call her a bald-headed bitch like Chris did. Goddamn. She knows she bald.
Oh, they got Chris slapped, y'all.
Then apparently she said Chris tried to ask her out on a date before. Yeah.
So many layers.
Yeah.
So many layers to this situation.
She admitted that. Like, I think it was during a time when there was some of those rumors was about them getting a divorce or something, or somebody cheated. And he assumed that she was leaving Will. And so he called, this is allegedly from her, he called her up and tried to ask her on a date. And she was like, the rumors, what are you doing? I'm married to Will. And the rumors are not true.
That might have been why he got slapped, y'all.
But you know what? When it comes to that slap, there's so many reasons why Will slapped that man.
It was a lot of reasons.
I'm like, let's not add no new shit to it. You slapped that man because you felt disrespected. That's all it was. You slapped that man because you was disrespected.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I saw the video of that recently simply because all this is being kicked up again. And just like Chris's reaction was it.
He really didn't see that because he didn't.
It was wild, but I still stand on the fact that you let that nigga walk up on you though. You let him walk up on you.
We talked about this before, right?
Let him walk up.
I just don't see how people. You see somebody walking up on you, and you're just like,
"This is fine.
this is normal." People can just walk up on me like this in a threatening manner and be like, "What's up?" Like, no,
darling, no,
that's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's like I would have had something for him. Like,
you gotta listen. You stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready. Okay.
Yeah, that's wild. That was wild.